See, one thing about you, you knew to be silent. You knew that you should work in silence in order for your success to reign. And see, some people have become very bothered by you because you are silent, because you're not spilling all the beans, you're not telling your business, and they pissed off about it. Many of them have resulted in speaking gossip about you, and some of them have tried to become just like you, but they're unable to do so because, you know, when it comes to gossipers, they can't keep their mouth closed for nothing. See, somebody here has opened their mouth and told the wrong thing. They've been speaking negatively about you, but they've also said some things that was done in the dark, and they've said it to an individual who they thought they could trust, but now they're dealing with the consequences of now everything's being revealed about what they said, what they've done, and what they are still doing to you. The person that they told could not be trusted. They began to speak up. Somebody, this person, yeah, they're about to come to you and let you know all the juice, the tea, and everything. They're about to tell it all. What the individual we're speaking about is about to tell or has been saying about you or doing against you. Yeah, you're about to know. They about to F around and find out, and you're going to find out too. And you already know what to do. You already know what to do. Let's go ahead and start off with the song. I am the diva, you heard about me. About to give you a reading, come listen to me. I'm a diva, I'm a diva. That's my intro. If you like it, please be sure to hit the like button. I am doing personal readings. Everything you need to do is in the description bar below. Follow those instructions. I'm doing 2 for 10 questions. You get 2 questions for $10, and they're through text messages, and they're done within 24 hours, boo. Hit me up. You already know you need the juice, so hit me up. I got you, boo. Period. Let's dive deep. Let's dive deep into this message. Since you done became silent, you doing your thing, obviously, for them to be hating on what you doing your damn thing, baby. You popping your shit. Okay, go on, pop your shit. Go on, do it, baby. Do it. All right, we have tomorrow is another day. See, yes, tomorrow is another day. Yeah, they're waiting on tomorrow. Since they couldn't get to you today, they're waiting on tomorrow. So yeah, it's meant for you to see this video before tomorrow. That might be the title. Listen, honey, there's always tomorrow. What they're thinking is, okay, I still got time. I still can do what I need to do to get to you. Yeah, whoever this is thinks that they're invincible. They're untouchable by the Most High, by the Creator, by the Master. I mean, how can you be untouchable and he the one made your ass? Come on now. So they over here thinking like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do it again. But I'm telling you now, your enemies have been warned not to touch you. You know, they already been warned from the words, from the word. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. They already been warned through that, but they've been warned several times not to touch you, not to mess with you, that you are a chosen one. There's a person here who's decided to go get some work done, okay? But the spiritualists that they went to told them, we can't touch that one. We're not doing it. So obviously, since that one couldn't work, they had to go to somebody else. They done went to about 3 to 5 spiritualists to try to get them to do some work against you. Every last one of them told them they can't touch you. They don't have authority to touch you like that. Every last one of them. There's another one that they're about to try and get to do so. Okay, so listen here. There's another one. There's a 6th, okay? A 6th person that they're connecting to try and get to you. Let's see something. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Spirit says, don't regret anything you've done. Don't regret going silent and not telling nobody your business, because you didn't need to tell nobody. See, with you being guarded and not as open as you used to be, because you're a free-spirited person, but it's like you're not like that no more. You know what to do. You know not to tell everybody your business. You know not to let everybody in. You know how far to let them in. It's not like you're being stuck up. You just know how far to let people come in, okay? And what I'm seeing here is that Spirit says you don't have to regret none of that. You ain't got to regret holding back, because now that you have held back, it's like God himself is speaking for you to these spiritualists. God is speaking through you, for you. It says sleep on it. Don't get pissed, because some spirit says you may have had, or you may get to the point to where you might get pissed and want to tell them motherfucker off, okay? But spirit says sleep on it, because once you sleep, I'm working in your sleep. You know how people say I make money in my sleep, baby? You getting blessings in your sleep. You getting protection in your sleep. That's basically what it is for you. You ain't got to do too much. Type in the comments, I ain't got to do too much. I ain't got to do too much. The other card that I have is don't do this today if you don't want to. Don't do it. Don't do it. When this person comes to you, asking you to connect with you again, or to let's hang out, let's do this, let's have fun, let's do what we used to do. Can we do the things we used to do? Spirit says, do not do this today if you don't want to. When you feel in your intuition that you should not connect to this individual, don't do it. You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to do nothing. Basically, just keep moving in silence the way you've been doing, because everything is working out. I'm telling y'all, these spiritualists that they've been working with are trying to get to connect with you. They already know the business. They know who you is. They know who you is, baby. They know you. They know. Baby, you legit. You are legit. Too legit to quit. Too legit. All right, let's pull some more cards and see what else Spirit has for us. Okay, access to higher realms. Okay, so you have, Spirit says you have access to higher realms. Okay, because you're totally and completely connected to Him. You're connected to the spiritual realm. Many of you guys have begun to utilize your spirituality to connect with Spirit, to connect with whatever you need to find out, and you have access to higher realms. Okay, this person has compromised their own life. They've compromised their own life. Says something about medicine. This person right here may have been taking some medicine to be as spiritual as you. Okay, so this could be like LSD and all that kind of shit. Y'all know how to do psychedelic stuff that they be trying to do. What I'm getting here, that they've been taking that. They've been taking some type of medicine to try and get them to access the higher realm, the realm that you're in. Because remember, you have higher access, and there's a group ritual. This is what they've done. They had to take some type of medicine because they didn't connect. Basically, they didn't connect it to an occult. Okay, they connected to a group who does rituals in these circles. Okay, and they're using medication to try and get them to connect to this higher realm in order to get to you, so they can find out what you're doing and take it from you. Okay, they want to know what's your next move, but they can't find out because, like I said, these spiritualists can't even get to you. Ooh, wicked witches. Okay, so there's a wicked witch coven. Okay, these are a group, an occult of wicked witches. They have been working together with this individual to try and access the same realm that you have in order to get what you're getting. When I tell you they went to the highest length, because obviously they must have gotten some type of reading, or they looked into your life. They looked into it to see what's next for you. They may have found out, or they may just think they know, because they ain't gonna know everything. God ain't gonna show them everything. So since they think they know you, and they think they know what you got going, they think they can get to where you going before you get there. They're trying to reach the destination before you, but they in the wrong body. I mean, make it make sense. They in the wrong body trying to access a realm that is not for them. So just imagine what Spirit will do. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Period. The odds are stacked up against them. Yeah, the odds are stacked up against them because, this is someone who is living in Texas. Or maybe you live in Texas, but I'm getting that this is someone who lives in Texas. The odds are stacked up against them because they tried to compromise your life, joining a group, a cult of wicked witches in order to access the realm that you have, in order to get your destiny, to swap destinies with you. Girl, this is deep. See, guys, listen, honey. It's like you were considered the black sheep in this situation. Okay, you was considered the black sheep. But you know one thing about people that are considered the black sheep, once they decide to get back up again, is that they always become the goat. Type in the comments, I'm the goat. I'm the GOAT. That's all, period. That's period. You became the GOAT And this is why they feel like now they have to access higher realms, because you have reached a higher level. You have overachieved, over-succeeded your enemies. You have over-succeeded them. And they're trying to get to where you're at. This is somebody who was in Texas, I'm telling you. Somebody who had started to dive deep into some spiritual energy. And they don't have the level that you have. They're not on that same level. So they chose to use medication, psychedelics, you know what I'm saying, LSD, whatever you want to call it, to see into the spiritual realm. But just know, they're entering the spiritual realm illegally. This is an illegal type shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. This is illegal. They can't, baby, they can't do what you do. They are enraged that their spells are no longer working. See, when it came to you, it never worked. But when it came to other people, it worked. See, it worked for them. But what worked for them don't work for you, because you are chosen. When you are divine, chosen, when you are called, and you're called for such a time as this. And when you're called for such a time as this just lets you know that God ain't playing about you. He ain't playing about you. He's going to make sure that your purpose is fulfilled. And many of you guys have had people who look like they actually are chosen. They look like you on the outside looking in, they look good. On the outside, they look good. On the outside now. But see, on the inside, they all toe up. They all toe up. They look like they called. They look like they chosen, but it's you. It has always been you. Think about it. Y'all know in the word when David and his brothers, Samuel was like, let me go check and see who's the next king gonna be. Let me go anoint them, because God wanted him to do it. Listen. Samuel was like, baby, these ain't it. They done lined up all the people, all the men, all the sons. Ain't now one of them. They all look good. They all got strong in stature. I'm talking about big and bold. They look like leaders. They look like they supposed to be kings. But it was David, the one in the back. The one that was smaller and more punier. Wasn't even ready, really, when it comes to his physique, he wasn't ready for battle. But see, it didn't have nothing to do with it. It was all about what God was doing, what God chose for him. And that's the same thing with you. It don't look like you supposed to be that one. You don't look like the person that everybody thinks to look at as a leader, but you are that, because God says you are. He says that I am that I am. And that's what it is for you. I am that I am. Type in the comments, I am that I am. Type it in the comments, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. And the odds are stacked up against them, because they came against a true chosen one. These people are actually stressed all night long. They stressed in their sleep. Why you over here making money in your sleep? You being protected in your sleep all night. These people are stressed out because they can't get to you. Because the spiritualists that they paid all this money for to get this work done couldn't get to you. Matter of fact, they didn't even want to get to you, because they already knew you was the chosen one. See, these spiritualists, they be knowing who the true chosen ones is. They know not to even play with it. But the people that be trying to get it done by them, they will go to the worst extent to get it done. Like I said, they done reached out to somebody else, and now they stressed out. Like I said, they've been stressed out all night, enraged that their spells are not working. Meeting at the lodge. These people have, these witches, guys, I'm trying to tell you, these false spiritualists have been meeting at lodges, meeting at different buildings to come and try and do spell work. These are people that do this on a regular to get just what they want. So the person you're dealing with joined this lodge, joined this group in order to get this, in order to get to who you were. And now no one can save them. Spirit says nobody can save them. They can't be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Yeah. She don't want to be saved. Highly protected in the spiritual realm. That's you, boo. You're highly protected in the spiritual realm. And see, that's what they do. See, they know spiritually you're inclined to be that one. That you're inclined, that you are that one, that you are fierce. You're more powerful. You might not look like it in the physical realm, but in the spiritual realm, they know who you are. These people know who you are. They know, especially the spiritualists that they connected to try to get to come against you. They know you. They know who you are. They see your light. They see how protected you are. Lord have mercy. I can't make this up. They joined a cult. They joined a cult just to get spell work done against you. Because you've been silent for way too long. You've been quiet. They trying to figure out what can they do tomorrow. What type of spells can we do tomorrow? What can we do to come against them tomorrow? This is them planning right now to attack. Planning this. What can we do tomorrow so that we can swap destinies, swap the energy with them? What can we do tomorrow? They already, I'm telling y'all, these people are right now planning out what they think they're going to do. Boy, I tell you. Yep, I told you they've been warned several times to stop trying to attack you. They were warned by all 5 of these spiritualists, but they decided to go to a different. And see, I feel like they may have went to the spiritualists first. Then after that, okay, they want to join a cult because they feel like the cult is going to be bigger. Because, you know, they say what 2 or more are gathered together. It's a lot of power there. But they didn't know you wasn't alone. What 2 or more are gathered in his name, he is in the midst. And he's way more powerful. Way more powerful. They've been warned. Oh, wow. This is an aunt and an uncle. Oh, my God. So now we got who it is. It's an aunt and an uncle that have come together to do all of this, to compromise your life. To do spell work on you. To get all these different individuals to see if they could actually work against you. But Spirit says no. This aunt and auntie is in for a rude awakening. Oh, wow, they did a spell, a come to me spell. They wanted you to have to come to them. This uncle and aunt wanted you to have to come to them. So obviously they've been working some things where you would not even be able to have the support that you needed. So you would have to come to them, and it didn't work. I know you ain't went to this aunt and uncle. I know you haven't. I know you didn't. Protection. See, you got protection from higher forces. This will be your angelic protection, but also your ancestors protecting you along with the Most High. You're protected. I don't care how much you've done, how worse you've been. You may have been doing the worst of the worst, but you was always protected. Even in your younger days when you were going through some things, when you did stuff, when you were out there in the streets, in the clubs, out there, you know, finding home men, finding women, you know, to be with, you were still protected. Even then. And you must know, even now that you know better, you're doing better, you best believe you protected even more. You're protected from higher forces. And this is what the type of forces your aunt and uncle were trying to bring against you. Your aunt and uncle are leaders of a cult. It may look like a church group. It may look like something that's spiritual. It may look like something that is real pure. But you be knowing. You know it ain't pure. You know, whatever this group that they hold together, meeting together in these lodges with these wicked, you know it ain't. You know it ain't nothing. It's nothing sweet about it. Nothing sweet about it. Spirit says you've seen it in your dreams, or you will have dreams to see of seeing what's really going on. But I feel like Spirit already showed you. Yeah, these individuals they've used this energy to cause chaos in your relationships, to cause relationships between the people you love. This is the type of energy that they're going for. Remember I said they hired somebody. They hired a warlock. They hired more than just one. This is, okay. Amen. Okay. Listen, this is their last resort. The first was them hiring witches. It was 5 witches. Remember I said it's 5 people. This right here, now the time has come that they had to reach out to a warlock. This is what they reached out to, a warlock. They hired a warlock. But come to find out, this warlock is very unstable. They're unstable. Oh, wow. Whatever demons this warlock working with, baby, they done turned against them already. Oh, yeah, honey. They done been using voodoo and going to the cemetery, doing all this stuff. They done resulted into different stuff. This is different. Whatever they're doing and using through the warlock is way different from what it was before. The attack is coming though. I'm telling you, Spirit says, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. The Most High is not playing. He already know. He been warning these people. He already told them 11:11 on the clock. Type 11:11 in the comments, y'all. Listen, he already done warned these folks that they should not be touching you. So you already know they about to see the hand of God on their life. Just watch. And it ain't gonna be good. This ain't him laying hands to anoint you or heal them, to anoint them or heal them. It's him laying hands to show them that vengeance is mine. When it comes to my chosen one, I got them. Wow. Spirit says they chose sides. They chose the wrong side. They chose the wrong side. Spirit says they were Christians. They were of God, but then they switched over to evil, to wickedness, to wage war against the chosen one. Yep, that's what it is. But when I tell you, when it comes to God, he's showing up now as someone who is not to really be played with. Like I said, he gave them chances. He gave them choices to stop messing with you. But now he's really showing up his vengeance because he gave them the chance to change. But since since you know what to do, you've been moving in silence, you ain't letting you ain't around them, he can bring down the destruction in their life like he wanted to the whole time. Because all this before was way more to where he was holding them together because you were in connection with them. Since you let them go, you're moving in silence, they're not around, vengeance is about to attack that ass. Do you hear me? These people are not going to know what to do because God got your back. You are well protected. He has your back and he has the final say. I promise you that. And that's on period. Thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, hit your girl up. Everything you need to know is in the description bar below. I am doing 2 for $10. That's 2 questions for $10. All you have to do is connect with me today. It's in the description bar below. The 2 for $10 is actually done within 24 hours. So if you need something done real quick, real fast, do the 2 for $10. It's through text messages. I look forward to hearing from y'all. Peace and blessings. Mwah.